Hello, this is the Tepid Coder. I just got finished writing a MIDI parser. I went through a bunch of documentation I found on, what is this, ccrma.stanford.edu, and also something called SumEscape, which describes the MIDI file format. It took me about 3 hours to get through this. And I was also looking at alternative ways of doing things, like generating my own pitches from sine waves, if I know the exact frequencies. I might still do that later. But I want to be able to parse MIDI files. And the reason for that is, I find often a lot of difficulty in transcribing things written for guitar into tablature. Even if you use something like MuseScore or, let's say, Guitar Pro or something, I find it's very tedious to go note by note. And I thought it might be cool if I could take a recording, I could convert that recording into MIDI, and then I could convert that MIDI into some kind of a, I don't know, easy to read format for the note name and the octave of that note. Or maybe even something visual, if I can kind of make good guesses about how one might finger that. So it's not in a weird, like, string skipping, I don't want to say tongue twister for your fingers type of way. Anyway, I wrote the MIDI parser so I can actually see the notes of a MIDI file. So one thing I can do in order to go from a WAV file, or M4A or MP3 or whatever, into MIDI is I can use a program called Melodyne. It's usually meant for pitch correction for like vocals, but you can also use it to detect pitches for instruments. So I kind of want to show that off and kind of show what I have going on here. So if I get an instrument here and I record something, I'll just do something stupid and simple. So how about I go... That should be good enough, right? Of course, it's going to catch my voice at the end there. So I'm up in the file location. Let's grab that. Let me turn it on for a second. If I do this, I don't really need to name this anything particular. I'm just going to say Melodyne. Let's grab this application here. And this should be kind of cool to see if it works. Where is that? Right here. Okay, so algorithm, I'm going to say polyphonic sustain. Because there's more than one note ringing at a time. That could confuse it. So what do we have? Looks like it's detecting E. And we got, what's at the top here? D. And we have B flat, D. So, let's see what that looks like if I convert that to MIDI. Let me export that. Okay. Say some riff.mid. Okay. So I should have that exported now. Let's go ahead and exit this. Discard the changes. Let's trash can that. We don't need it anymore. Close that. Close this. Alright, now, where is the... Right here. If I go over to some riff.mid, here, paste that in. Let's hear how that sounds. Close enough. Anyway, now I can actually run my program. When I do that, couldn't find the file. Okay, so let me go back to that. Where is that? What did I call it? Some file.mid instead of some riff. Okay, some file. Let's try that again. It's gonna pop on the wrong screen, of course. Here it is. You can see it's actually grabbing the notes. Are the notes right? So I'm seeing, if I go down here, come on, where do the notes start? Here they are. Okay, so we get G, D, A sharp, D. It is a G up here. Got G, D, and then, yeah, A sharp. A G becomes a G flat or F sharp. What the bass is doing. Anyway, Right. So that's kind of cool. I can basically play something, convert it to MIDI, and then I can convert that MIDI into just the actual note names. I still need to make it so that I can find out what the octave of that note is, though. I'm kind of losing that information right now when I create these strings, because what I'm doing is I'm actually looking at the note, mod 12, and just getting the note name that way, and I'm not actually appending any kind of register after that. So if I divide that by 12, I should get the octave number. But I can already get that anyway. Yeah, so really, if I just do this, I'm gonna grab the map, I'm gonna say whatever that's gonna be. So let's say I8 note divided by 12. So it'd be like a C#6 or something. And this should truncate because I'm working with an integer. Okay. I go down here. Okay, I'll do the same thing again. Should be one more down here, I think. Isn't there? Is that up higher? Let's say I8 note. Okay. Here it is. Now let's try it. Okay, of course it runs on the wrong screen. Aha, A3. There we go. I'm getting the octave of the note too. So that's pretty neat. I think one thing I want to do is only show the attack, not the release time or anything. If I want that information, I'll probably show it on something like a visual keyboard or something. For now, though, it would be good just to see the notes in the order they happen, and that would allow me to very quickly pick it up if I want to go back to a song that I've made and actually look at how I made it, and what the notes were. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off. If people are interested in seeing the actual program, perhaps let me know and I can go through it. But I don't know, I'm kind of excited about it and wanted to show people. Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more content like this. Like literally I could go through the code, that could be more content. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day.